First thing you do, you sign up, is $29.95. You get your website, you get your back office. It gives you the privilege of ordering the product at wholesale, selling at retail, and it allows you to go out and build a team of people here at this company. And let me say this. The number one way that people make money in this compensation plan is by building a community. If you are not on a duplication track to build a community, you are on the wrong track if you're looking to make serious big money and create an income that's independent of your performance. Isn't that what you're trying to do here? Look, man, nobody needs my training to go out on the street with a bottle of Luminous and show that hands picture and sell product and make $50 a bottle. You don't need me for that. But if you want to build these big checks that you've heard about, the $5,000 a month, the $5,000 a week, the $10,000 a week, you got to build a community. So $29.95, it puts you in the system. You're an independent contractor, and what it does, it puts you in a computer program. And this is a graphical representation of the computer program. So there's you, and you have a left side team and a right side team. This is the team building part of the program here. And the first thing that everybody has to do is they have to activate in the program. What does that mean? They have to purchase product at wholesale from the company, at least 100 CV of product, and essentially any one of the packages that you can order. And I just have some examples here, the $199, the $499, the $799. You pick. Any one of those packages will activate you in the plan. It's kind of like switching on a light switch. Everybody has to do that. And so when you bring somebody to the table, like Bill, and he goes to your website and signs up, and on your website you have it to where he's directed to go to the left team. So you can direct people to go to your left team or your right team. So you place Bill on the left team, and Bill looks at it and he says, you know what? I think I'm going to order that $7.99 package. You know, I know a lot of people. I get a lot of product for that. You know, there's also some grandfathering in there that sets you up to make more money and kind of leapfrog up in the plan. Not as high as the Ambassador Pack. You know, so the Ambassador Pack isn't on here, but you know, Bill goes in and says, give me that $7.99 package. Well, you get $200 when Bill orders that package. The company pays you that. It's paid every Monday. Checks go out the door. What also happens in this compensation plan, remember, every product package that's ordered from the company, every individual product that's ordered from the company carries a point total attached to it. So Bill, in the compensation plan, gets credit for 400 points in the comp plan, which activates him in the plan. Okay? Second thing that everybody has to do, you have to qualify. So let's go back to you. You have another friend, goes to your website, signs up, and you place Mary on your right team. Everybody has to place a person that they personally sponsor, one on the left team, one on the right team, who orders from the company, and that qualifies you in the comp plan. Everybody has to activate and qualify to get paid all this money we're talking about here on the wholesale side of the business, the team building side and the matching. So Mary comes on board. She says, okay, let's see, I want to get the $199 package. So she orders that up. You make $25, and Mary is credited with 100 points, and now she's active in the comp plan. So now they're both active. You're qualified. Okay? Now, look at Bill. Don't look at anything else. Look at Bill. What does Bill have to do to participate in the comp plan on this part of the plan and get paid out of the team commission and matching? He has to qualify. So he goes and gets his friend Mike and his friend Sue, places them one on the left, one on the right, and they go, you know, I want the $7.99 package. I need some inventory. They order the $7.99 package. Bill makes $200. Sue orders the $7.99 package. Bill makes $200 more. That's $400. And each one of those people are credited with 400 points apiece. Okay, now here's what happens in real time. The company the computer is tracking points to infinity on your two sales teams. Points are generated and they're totaled up. And when they hit 600 total on one team, 300 total on another team, you make $35 every time that happens. So let's look at our example here. How many points have been generated by your left team so far? 1,200, right? How many points on your right team generated so far? 100. Have we made a cycle bonus check of $35 yet? No, because we have at least 600 points on the one team, but we don't have 300 points yet on the right side, on the right team. But what does Mary have to do to get a paycheck here out of the team building part of the program? What does she have to do? She has to qualify. So she brings her two friends to the table, and they each order the $199 package just like Mary did. She makes $25 for that fast start, $25 fast start, and each of those people are credited with 100 points apiece. Now how many points do we have on your right side? 300, right? Do we get a cycle check? Yes. And here's what the computer does. It subtracts 600 points from your total on the left side in order to cycle you, which leaves 600 left over. And it subtracts 300 from the other side, which leaves 0 left over there, and you would make $35. Every time you hit 600 points on one team, 300 on the other, you're making 35, 35, 35, 35, 35 around the clock. Now, I got a question for you. Those points on the left team, they're there. The leftover points, 600. If Mary's team generates another 300 points, do you get another $35 check? Yes. So the points will hold there for you as long as you remain active in the plan, and you remain active in the plan by ordering 60 points a month, and that's where it comes in. You set up your auto ship, order one bottle of Luminous a month if you want to, one of the reserves, keeps you active in the plan. It's a minimum, and your points keep accumulating, and you keep getting paid. Okay. Now, some of you may say, well, that's great, Steve. I brought Bill and Mary to the table. What happens when I bring my third person? When I personally sponsor my third person, where do they go? Well, first of all, they have to go on the left or right team, right? So here's what happens. Sam goes to your website, signs up. You tell the computer to put Sam on the left team. What the computer actually does, it tries to place Sam where Bill is. But Sam can't go there because Bill has that position. So the computer goes down, straight down to Mike and tries to put Sam in there. No, Mike owns that position. So the computer goes straight down that left side. It's called the outside left. It keeps searching straight down that line, and it's going to put Sam in the first available position that's open. In our scenario here, boom, there he is. Okay? And Sam comes on board, and my question to you is Sam on Mike's left team, yes or no? Well, yeah, he is, right? And Sam comes in and says, man, you know, I want to order the $7.99 package, and he orders that. How much money do you make? Because you personally sponsored him, you make $200. Sam is credited with 400 points. I got a question for you all on the phone here today. Does Mike get credit for those points that Sam generated for his left team to get paid on? Yes. But here's the question. Did Mike know Sam? No. Mike did not know Sam, wouldn't know him if he walked in. You brought him here, but the computer placed him in the first available position, which happened to fall under Mike, and then Sam placed the order. 400 points are generated. Mike gets credit for that to get paid on. So let's say that Sam comes on board, and he knows a guy in Malaysia. Picks up the phone, calls him. This guy's Mr. Networker in Malaysia. And he has built huge groups over there, 5,000 people and all this type of thing. He wants to move them over to Jeunesse Global. So Mr. Malaysia comes on and generates 1 million points a month in his organization. Got a question for you. Sam gets credit for those 1 million points, doesn't he, on his left team? Sure. How about Mike? Yes. How about Bill? Yes. See, Malaysia's on Bill's left team, right? See? And you get credit for all of that. Think about that. That's how this business works, everybody. That's why you want to get people to understand conceptually how this thing works. The compensation plan, it's about team building. People want to have international business. This is how you do it. You start with two friends, Bill and Mary, put one on the left team, one on the right team, and you start building out, helping everybody activate, qualify, activate, qualify, activate, qualify. The computer tracks it all to infinity, adds up the points, and pays you, and we have a seamless compensation plan from around the world. So if you do this right and push these numbers out and start in your local area and push the numbers out and people know people across the state and across the country and around the world, you're getting paid while you're asleep. That's what we're talking about in creating an ongoing income that's independent of your performance. And it's so important to understand that concept here because most people are used to trading time for money. So what you want to do here is build a team, and you can see how that works in the compensation plan. See, Malaysia, there's Sam. Malaysia's on Sam's left team. Okay, let's talk about the match real quick. When you sign up for $29.95, you get a position in another computer program. So this is just another computer program, graphical representation. It's called the match. Remember Bill? Remember Mary? And who else was it? Sam, that you personally sponsored? The computer takes those people and puts them on your first level to calculate money for you in the match. And here's how this works. You introduce Bill. Bill goes out and he's building his left and right team. And let's say he makes $1,000 for the week. Because you brought him here, you get 20% sent to you by the company, and you get $200. Mary's out building her two teams. She makes $2,000. You get 20%. You'd make $400. Sam makes zero. What do you make? Zero, right? But Bill, Mary, and Sam also are personally sponsoring people. And according to the rules, they're placed on their first level, but that's on your second level of match. You get 15% of all their checks every week on their team building checks. They personally know people that come to the table. They're making money. That's your third level of match. You get 10% of all their checks every week. There's a 7-level matching check bonus here, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how it works. Is there any limit to the number of people you can personally sponsor? No. There's no limit. So if you personally introduce 50 people, you can potentially match 50 checks, right? Every single week, whatever's earned. So you want to personally bring as many people as you possibly can to the table here. Okay, so real quick, and I'm going to schedule another training call here, another webinar, where we're going to go through more of the fast start and go into it a little bit more because we've kind of run out of time here today. But here's what I want to give you before I leave you here today. Here's the steps that you want to do to build this business. Number one, $29.95. Write that down. Number two, activate. You got to pick a product package. Always start people out if possible with the ambassador pack. That's the big new package that they have. 3 of each of the products. It's around $1,000. It gives people inventory. It grandfathers them in at Sapphire, and it also puts them on the path to get a free iPad too. The next thing you want to do, number 3, is qualify. We just saw that in the compensation plan. One on the left, one on the right, who activates. And number 4 is duplicate. And here's what you guys want to do here. This little worksheet is big time money, everybody. Big time money. If you need this sheet, I will email it to you. Just email me and I'll get it to you. But $29.95, number 2, activate, 3, qualify, 4, duplicate. So your 2 people, Bill and Mary, would go in those 2 squares, and then you help Bill and Mary get their 2. And when you complete that sheet and everybody is placed in order, that's when you can check it off and say, hey, man, that was bad to the bone. So you want to duplicate it. You want to push the numbers down. You just don't want to bring your 2 in here and just say, well, sick 'em, Tiger. You want to help those 2 get their 2, and you want to work that and get everybody on these worksheets. And everybody will use these sheets to build. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, duplicate, 5. You want to go for Sapphire. You want to make Sapphire and qualify for it in this comp plan? Fill out 6 sheets. because you need 12 people who are executives, 12 who place an order and each have gotten their 2. Okay? So that's how you get to Sapphire. So you get this sheet and you put Bill and Mary, and that is on one sheet, and then remember we brought Sam to the table. So you get another worksheet out, and you put Sam in the first box there. When you get your 4th person, let's say that's Jill, you put her in the other box, and you just do it again. And teach your people to do that, and that'll put you on that path to Sapphire, because you need to have 12 people who have each gotten their 2. Okay? So this sheet, again, for those of you who came on the call late, the pictures, any type of support materials, Time Magazine article, if you will email me again at shgwiz, W-I-Z, shgwiz at yahoo.com, we will get all of this to you. Now, again, we're going to be scheduling another webinar here in the very, very near future. And I'm going to go more into the fast start part of the program, what you say, how you actually work the program. But we've gotten our feet wet here today. We've gotten into the PowerPoint, which we won't do every time. I mean, it's brand new. I just wanted to introduce it to all of you all and kind of run through it. So that part of it on our next call, that won't be there. But we're going to be talking more about, the sheet, how to work the sheet, how to work the people, how to push the numbers down and get you to that big money that you're looking about. And I know that our time is up here now, and I want to conclude by saying that we appreciate you guys. Stephanie and I do, and we know it's a team effort. I know you guys know it's a team effort. We're here to help you. And if you can get the initial interest with people by showing them the picture on your phone, or having them go to the website, or do the PowerPoint, if you can get the initial interest, then what you need to do is, hey, pick the phone up and give us a call. Let us help you. We'll talk to people all day long with you and help you build your business. A lot of times people think they're bothering us. You're not bothering us. I mean, we're here to help you build your business. Everybody wins, so please use us, and we're here to help you. Also, check your back office for all the latest announcements. Don't forget Dr. G. and Papa on that webinar this Monday at 3 Eastern Time. Information in your back office, so let's pile that full. That's going to be an incredible call. So with that, everybody, thank you so much for being here with us today. We're going to shut down the webinar for today, and if anybody needs anything, feel free to give me a call today, text me, and we can